wanted to jump on here and do a quick intro to today's video. So I'm actually at the shop right now, as you can see behind me, but you will see actually filming in the studio for the most part. So I have a clip of just, you know, packing some beard balms, and my mom's putting some soap together. So we're just kind of, you know, chatting through that. I also decided to add some clips of things that I do during the day. So it's kind of like a day in the life of a soap maker, and there's always more to that than just, you know, making soap and being here in the studio. So I thought I would add, you know, what I do after work as well. So I included some footage of going to my friend Veronica's farm, where I go and do either Pilates or do like a weights routine with two of my friends there. And then I'll usually stop and see the horses, because I always feel like horses are good therapy for whatever's bothering you. So I have a little bit of footage of just me, you know, talking to one of the horses, calling them over. And then finally, I am taking you with me on a ride on a Harley with my husband, which we do every now and again. And that's it. See you soon. Hello, we are in the studio again, and today I'm making all my men's products, not all of them, but the beard balms and the beard oils. So I'll be pouring beard balms while we're chatting. And it is a Tuesday, which seems to be the best filming day now. So I'm in here with my mom. Say hello, Boo-Boo. Hello, Boo-Boo. And she is doing the soap boxes. She's boxing. What are you boxing today?
Daydream.
And you already did Best Day.
And a purple one.
Soul Candy is next. A lot of soaps to box so I can get some room on the soap curing shelves. So this is the men's balm. I use cocoa butter and shea butter and coconut oil and my own blend of fragrance. I put some vitamin E in it, beeswax, and I just finished doing the oils, which have hemp and jojoba in addition to the others. I realized I only had one Adventure Bound, which is the Bay Roman Vanilla, left, which isn't good because Father's Day is coming up. I just shipped out a Father's Day box today and sold the last balm in this at the shop yesterday. So got to get these restocked, and everything was really low. The oils were low too. I was just telling my mom that I don't mind making the men's products. They're really easy to make, but I just enjoy making women's products more, I think. Today I also just sent off a bunch of soaps to a friend who lives in Wilmington, she owns her own hair studio, but she has been organizing donations to a women's shelter in Wilmington. And one of my goals is to make sure that I am helping women somehow, especially in, it's kind of settled into helping women into some kind of transition in their lives. Those who are maybe leaving a certain situation in their homes, like maybe there's domestic abuse or something like that, and you know, we think it's so easy for them to just start over, but they have kids, they don't have any money, they have to get a job. So there's an organization that I like in Kennett Square as well, Wings for Success, but then I'm also now donating soaps to the Wilmington shelter because
You do Oxford sometimes.
I do Oxford Neighborhood Services. That's, you know, a mixed group of people. My main contact there doesn't work there anymore, and she was putting together all of the sets for cancer patients, women going through cancer. So I'm going to try to work through them, but there's only so many that I can donate soaps to. So I'm thinking of Wings for Success in Wilmington, the Wilmington shelter this year, because it's important that women feel pretty when they're, you know, going through a lot of things and, you know, trying to get a job and so many different obstacles. So I'm just giving them a bunch of, kind of a mix of my soaps. And December will probably be the big month when I do it. I just started with a small donation right now, and then I'll do a bigger one in December. So the gratitude soap, that is the main one. I like the idea of giving one of these for everyone that someone buys. So it's it has, you know, glitter on it. It smells like lemon. Right on the label itself, it says gratitude with citrus and magic, and it has like the little charity label there, meaning it gives back. So I use all of the ends of my bars and I make soap balls out of them, or soap confetti, and then that's where gratitude soap comes from, into a white base. Okay, so we are making a brand new soap. I'm putting my gloves on right now. This is going to be a new soap that is specifically for the new shop, and I'll probably have it available online too, but I wanted to make a soap called Bohemia for the Chesapeake City shop that was inspired by them. So I, hopefully the vision comes across. I thought about putting like some little things. I bought these molds to make like little seashells and some mermaid tails out of, you know, some glittery soap to put on top. But because I'm going to be doing this in large batches, that just doesn't really work. So what I've decided to do is just kind of leave it a really pretty drop swirl with some colors that work, like a Caribbean blue, and then I have a green that I really like as well. So we'll see how it does. And then I also have a glitter that has like a bluish tint to it that I got from Nurture Soap. So let me go ahead and put my lye water in. The goat milk is already in the oil, and here we go. Get the big mixer. I'm gonna have to split this into several different containers, so just bear with me because I am working large here. This is a 5-gallon bucket. Cool looking when you see all the colors change. But I've combined 3 different fragrances to do this. Of course my battery's low. I've combined 3 different fragrances to make this soap, so let's see how it works out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is transfer, come on, stand up, transfer some of this to the pot that I melted my oils in, and then I'm going to transfer some more to a smaller white bucket that already have colors in them, and I'm going to wait to put the fragrance in until I get most of it transferred. I also want to give this a nice stir. So let me, oh my gosh, this thing's huge. And let me get that going. So let's give this a little stir. It's looking good. I'm soaping very cool in terms of the overall temperature when I mixed my lye water, but I mean, this is a really nice creamy soap, and when I have a lot of goat milk, it, you know, tends to heat it up a little bit. So let me pour this. I'll be with you in a minute. We're going to pour some and make it green. Okay, and I'm going to actually stir this one in, and this is going to be kind of thick, as my soap always tends to be with the fragrances that I choose. Get this kind of mixed in. Get some fragrance going in there. Just a little bit in this one, not much at all. Save the rest for the blue. So this I may just hand mix. So that I don't have to get my smaller mixer out. mixer. Right, I think that's about the color I want. I don't know if I want it any darker than that. I really want it to be kind of a pastel color to kind of just represent what Chesapeake City reminds me of, with the bay and the canal and the green grass all around and the historic houses, many of which actually have this color. And because my soap shop's about to be painted, which I'm really excited about the colors, I thought maybe I would just do this soap with one of the colors that it is currently. The inn and the shop have this green, and then I can kind of remember that a little bit. So I think that would be nice. All right. Move you over here so you can see this. I had to kind of switch counters and I couldn't work where the counter was, and I had to actually move a little bit quickly to get really the natural color was giving me a hard time, whereas the others are thick but not as bad. So you can see this is a really pretty blue. So instead of doing a drop swirl, I've kind of had to pivot a little bit, and I'm taking a risk also by doing this, using these fragrances the first time and doing this in a large batch, but it's just where I am time-wise, and I'm just going for it. So I decided instead of doing a drop swirl, which I'm not going to be able to do with this fragrance because it will accelerate again, even though I'm soaping very cool, I'm going to just layer it. So what we're doing is layering the natural, the blue, and the green, because I don't have any soaps that are just layered. So this gives it a little bit of a different look than the rest. Everything's got some kind of swirl that I have, right? I don't need to do that with every soap, so why not just give this a nice layer? So I'm just kind of putting this in. You can see that it's thick, but it's very pretty. It's still like incredibly smooth. There's no like ricing or anything like that. Nothing's clumping up. It's just thicker, and it's not, you know, thin enough to just pour high and create drop swirls, and that's fine. Maybe I'll do the drop swirl for the ocean day at the beach soap that I'll be making soon, and I'll have that on here. So what I'm going to do is just save the rest of it and put something kind of like a swirl design on top, and then the rest can remain. I know it's a little hard to see, but it's hard. I'm working with two at once. Like, this is going to make over 100 bars of soap, so you can't really get that intricate when you're working this big anyway, but it really smells amazing. It smells different than any of my other soaps. I kind of was trying to capture a little bit of a scent of water, but not ozone-y like the ocean, because it's not the ocean down there. And of course you're not going to make something that smells like the canal, because that would be horrible. And then I also wanted like a touch of a rain scent, so it's got rain, and then the rest of it is a bit of like springtime. So I don't, what do I mean by that? Just something that's like a sunny type of fragrance is what I came up with. And then I mixed those together and just kind of took a chance to see if they would work. And they really, really work together. The rain and the water type scent kind of balance out the others. So this works nicely. All right, now let's grab the blue. Let's kind of get these blended in here. Okay, so I just put Blue Enigma, which is a mica powder. It's white, but it actually has like a sheen of blue when you put it on there. So I sprinkled that on the top, and it'll kind of blend in a little better as the soap heats. And now I want to add some iridescent glitter to that, so that we get kind of a white and blue going. This soap, I think, is going to go over really well in town. I think the locals will love it, but it's also something that I can offer to tourists to take home as a souvenir. So we are looking good here. And I'm not going to have the cutting of this soap in this video because I want to get this video up and going, but watch for the next one because I will add the cutting of this soap into the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Whew, it is a little bit hot out here today. Well, let me tell you, I'm just going to show you where I ran, but I didn't have it on while I was running, so I'd probably wipe out. So 3 days a week I am jogging now. I just started again a few weeks ago, just to get myself, back in shape. I think quarantine hit all of us, and of course, like, you put on weight and don't even realize it, and it's always been something that I have struggled with my entire life. So I'm just trying to get a handle on it, and I feel like now that I am in my later 40s, it's just harder and harder. So I'm just trying to eat really clean, and I'm doing strength training, and then just getting some runs in. So hopefully I get back to where I want to be. So what you're seeing on the left is just the trails through the park. So I basically run all the way through there, up around this neighborhood, and then it goes off to the left up here. So I just follow along this path. Seems like it's farther now. I guess the whole thing's a few miles. So finally, once I get up to the stop sign, I turn left, and it winds all the way down a hill and eventually goes around a pond and into the woods and takes me back where I started. So let me know if you are having the same issues that I am right now with weight and getting back in shape. So I'm trying to get the horses to come up, but I have to keep looking behind me. We just did just like a weights class, 3 of us do together at my friend's farm, which is literally like a 2-minute drive down the street. But I have to be really careful. I don't want to turn around because this guy back here, he's beautiful. However, he is really mean and he will attack me. I'm surprised he's actually being nice. I feel like I'm the only one he hasn't attacked, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I give off good chicken vibes. I can hear them. Oh, now the horses are going to come up, hopefully. I just called them, but they're busy eating. This is like my 5 minutes of horse therapy after I get done doing my weight training. Come on, guys. Come I can walk in the barn too and actually go out and see them, but I have no white. Oh gosh, pray for me. But I have white sneakers on. This rooster's making me so nervous. Oh, here comes the horse that always comes to me. I love this one. Come on up. Come on, sweetheart. Come over, say hello. She's so sweet. I need to remember to bring carrots. Here's a little look of around what it looks like here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. We walk over here and see if the horse comes over. Come on, sweetie. Give you an up close. Oh, now the other one will come up. This is the one that always comes up no matter what. Even if he's busy eating, he's okay. Oh, and she has 2 donkeys too, which are absolutely hilarious. But one of them, it's another reason I don't like to go in the field, because one of them chased me all the way through the field and was biting me in the ass. And I'll tell you what, that's not something you want to have happen. Hey, sweetheart. Thank you for coming over. That's so nice. Thank you for coming over. Oh, we've got flies. We need to put your fly thing on, huh? Yeah, come here. I'll get them. I'll get them. You need to get the flies? Come here, sweetie. Yeah, we'll get them off. Can I have a kiss? Yeah, Mommy. Let me get them, sweet girl. Yeah, you're so sweet. I know. See, these flies are such a pain. Everybody needs horse therapy, I'm telling you. No matter what is going on in your life, you'll feel better instantly. Can I have a kiss? Seriously, this rooster's going to get me one of these days. I don't know why he's like right behind me and being good. There's a little fence, but he can easily just hop right up over that. Hi, that's right. You're going to protect me from the rooster. Oh, getting kisses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Kisses. Horsey kisses. Oh my God. Last time I left here, I was covered in horsey slapper. Yes, that's all right. We don't mind that. All right, guys. Just wanted to show you what I do every Tuesday. And then I get some fresh eggs to bring home. It's right down the road. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Alright, so now I'm down at the shop and just thought I would give you, I don't know, shop update. Try to do that every time I put one of these videos in, so I'm kind of starting to get a flow now. So this is right out back of the shop. There's the Chesapeake Inn there. I showed you that before. Just thought I'd show you some boats, make it a little more scenic. I'll turn the camera over here. You can see this is the end of the canal. The color is all different now. So the whole end's being painted. You can see the bar is up here now and down here on the outside. So I really like this pretty aqua door with the white and the black trim. My little shop will be painted the same color, so I think it's really going to help to make things stand out in my place because, you know, it needs a new paint job, but it's also, I feel like it blends in a little bit, and now it'll really, struggling with this iron heat, now it'll really kind of catch people's eye as they come by, and it matches my sign, coincidentally. Checking out my flowers here. Seem to be doing okay. Yeah, so if you look at the handmade soap shop sign, it's basically that's what it's going to look like. So, all right, so I'm going to walk in for a moment because I had a friend stop down who, she's a new friend, a new maker friend, and she has these adorable candles, and they smell so good. Look at these. They're Fruit Loops candles, and they have little wax Fruit Loops on top, and they smell exactly like Fruit Loops. She also has gummy bears and Fruity Pebbles, so I'm going to sell some of those here for her. I've also just restocked all the bubble bars and the cloud rainbow bath bombs, and also the unicorn bath bombs. Oh, she also makes some ice cream candles, which I thought were super cute. So I know my customers will like those. The other thing I have in that is new, not new, but seasonal right now for the holiday, for Father's Day coming up. I have hand stamped bags that customers can actually put together these kits with, like a matching beard oil and balm and soap. So these are all like the True Gentleman with patchouli, cedarwood, and leather. And then I have these little beard combs that go with them. So they could, you know, do one like this, or they could just decide to get like 3 of the men's soaps, that kind of thing. So they are selling online, which reminded me that I needed to get them down here because it's already June. So I think that is about it from the shop today. I also just grabbed all of these cute little lights. I have flip-flops and some little cactus. Oh, my rainbows fell down. But I think I'm going to move these rainbows anyway and put them by the rainbow bath bombs. So that is about it. And I'm trying to flip this over, but it's not letting me. So I'll just sign off here today. This is, just a series of clips, and this is basically what I plan to do with these videos, is give you a little shop update, show some studio time, and then finally just some other things that I'm doing in the day. So hopefully you enjoyed the Harley ride and the time with the horses. See you next week. That's it for today, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.